Welcome to EZ Gluten Free. Today I'll be showing FaveHealthyRecipes.com how to make these Cranberry Orange Pistachio Crumb Bars. Now the bottom layer is almost like a sweetened short crust, topped with a cranberry orange marmalade layer and a crumbly pistachio crumb on top. Now the bright flavors and jewel-toned colors in this one will make it a perfect addition to the holiday desserts. These bars have all the flavor of a seasonal specialty pie in a more convenient, easy-to-serve cookie bar. And because these bars are typically served in a smaller size than other holiday cakes and pies, you won't be totally blowing it if you indulge in this one after the holiday meal. Alright, to make these you'll need 2½ cups of gluten-free Bisquick. If you're not following a gluten-free diet, you can just stir together this list of ingredients. You'll also need 1½ cups of sugar divided, 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon divided, 1 cup of cold diced butter, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 cup of pistachios that you've coarsely chopped, 1 cup of orange marmalade, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, 1 orange. We'll need the zest and 3 tablespoons of the juice, and 12 ounces of fresh cranberries that you've rinsed and drained. Alright, now to make these, first preheat the oven to 375 degrees and line a 9 by 13 inch pan with parchment paper. Now in a small bowl, stir together the juice and zest of the orange with the cornstarch until the cornstarch is dissolved. Add the orange marmalade to a medium saucepan, stir in the cornstarch slurry, and heat over a medium-low heat until the marmalade loosens up, the mixture is well combined, and just starts to come to a boil. Then turn off the heat and stir in the cranberries. Add the 1/4 cup of sugar, give it a stir, and set it aside to cool, which shouldn't take too long since the cranberries were never fully heated up. Now in a large bowl, stir together the gluten-free Bisquick or flour mixture, whichever you're using, with the 1¼ cup of sugar and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Once those ingredients are combined, add the butter, and using a pastry blender or 2 knives, or even working it together with your fingers, cut the butter into the dry mixture until you have a texture that looks like coarse crumbs. Now slightly beat the 2 eggs together with the vanilla and add it to the dry mixture. Now give it a stir until you have a dough that pretty much should look like a crumbly mess at this point. Then remove 1 loosely packed cup of the crumb mixture, stir it together with the chopped pistachios and the rest of the cinnamon, and set it aside. Now dump the remaining crumb mixture into the bottom of the prepared pan, and using either a spatula or your hands, press it firmly into place. Before adding the cranberry layer, give it a quick stir to make sure that the cranberries are all well coated in the marmalade. Then pour it over the bottom crust layer, smooth out the berries, being careful not to disturb the bottom crust too much. Now scatter the pistachio crumb mixture over the cranberries, and bake it for 50 to 55 minutes or until it has a golden color. Once the bars come out of the oven, let them rest for about 5 minutes, then use a flat metal spatula to go around all the edges of the pan to ensure there'll be no sticking later when you remove them. Now cool the pan down to room temperature, then cover and refrigerate for at least 4 to 6 hours or until they're very well chilled. Overnight is even better, then they're very easy to remove from the pan and slice into whatever size you want. And if you cut the 9 by 13 inch rectangle into 30 pieces or 5 by 6, they'll fit really nicely into those standard sized cupcake liners for easier serving. Oh, and in the springtime, blueberries also work out well in place of the cranberries for a change that fits the season a little better. However you want to make these, I hope you'll give them a try. And if you'd like to see the recipe in print, you could always visit my blog. And for additional recipes and tips to fit in with your healthy lifestyle, visit my friends at FaveHealthyRecipes.com. See you again soon.